The fast of a Muslim is that he abstains from food, water, and drink, and the lawful relationship that he has with his mate. So Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala gives us fasting as a means of reaching another level to deal with ourselves. Fasting that you may learn self-restraint, the spiritual aspect of it, that you may learn discipline, control. The Prophet says, the strong man is not he who is a good wrestler, but he who can control his anger. So the strong man is not he who is a good wrestler, but it is he who can control his anger. How do you learn control over the emotions? How do you learn control over the anger? By disciplining yourself, by giving up those things that incite the anger. So in fasting, we are warned and we are taught, do not become angry. If you become angry and you're standing, then sit down. If you're seated, then lie down until the anger abates. Discipline and training. When we look into the Quran and we see in terms of the example of some other prophets, in their fasting, some of them would give up talking. They would give up talking. Why? As an example to us who might have problems with our tongues. Because the Prophet, peace and blessing be upon him, says the two things that lead to the hellfire. There are two things that will lead to the hellfire. And it is the two hollow things, the tongue or the mouth and the private parts. These are the things that lead to destruction. So to gain a control over these things, Allah gives us examples in the Quran. There were prophets, when they fasted, they gave up talking. The only thing they would say is, I am fasting. So what it does, it begins to discipline you around a certain level of cleanliness. It takes away from you obscenity, the cursing, which blackens the heart. These are the things that break down and undermine the household, because we don't have any control. We have learned bad behavior, and we have not learned or accepted the means by which we replace the bad behavior. That comes with practice. You don't just wish that off of you. You don't wish that off you. All these years you've been exposed to it. You don't just wake up and wish it off of you. It's a practice that's necessary to begin to reverse that whole thing, to purge the heart of the desire to do things that is injurious to self. You're talking about addressing yourself directly to the drug problem. You're talking about addressing yourself directly to the immorality that exists in society today. These are the things that are bringing people down. It is self-oppression. It is voluntary slavery to your passions and to your appetite that holds you back. For the first time in the history of this country, the Surgeon General came out with a report that said that the Americans are digging their grave with their teeth. The greatest cause of disease is gluttony. Who says that you have to eat 3 meals a day to be healthy? It began to speak to the whole sense of being practical about governing what you take into yourselves. Again, fasting is a charity that you pay for your health. In dealing with the food, fasting teaches us to abstain, to allow the body to cleanse itself. It teaches us the disciplines that are necessary to be able to survive a time when the balance has been thrown off. If a man got to eat 3 meals a day and he's chasing me, he's going to be in trouble because I can fast 30 days. It is in this sense, the physical aspect of being able to fast and the benefits of the fasting. But again, everybody can fight, but everybody can't win. It's the price you pay to win. If a man's going to win in anything that he does, he practices.
And you contacted the Federal Bureau of Investigation and told them that you had committed a murder and were involved in the shooting of a cop in March of 2000 in Atlanta, Georgia.
Yes.
You did?
Yes.
All right. You weren't arrested for it, were you?
No, sir, I was not.
In fact, another person was tried and convicted.
Jamil Al Amin, yes, sir.